Oh, we're finally hooked up.
What do we got going on?
Well, we were thinking that they were bluegills, but I don't think it's bluegill. I bet you it's more than likely a smallmouth. It could be a walleye, but it's probably a smallmouth.
So I will explain in a second, but we are ice fishing in absolute luxury right now. Thanks to Mr. Michael Hansen. That's a tank smallmouth. Get it. Oh, it came off.
No, she's still pinned. It's on a rubber floor, so it's not gonna hurt her.
Dude,
look at that smallmouth.
Nice. What a way to start the day.
Yeah, no kidding. I was telling Chris earlier, I found this spot here last night and I caught 2 smallmouth in a row. Nothing big, nothing even close to this, but
I've never caught or seen a smallmouth caught through the ice. That is so damn cool.
It's definitely my biggest one, and on that rod it was a lot of fun.
So real quick, I need to interrupt and thank the sponsor of today's video, and that is Viking War of Clans. Now, Vikings War of Clans was inspired by the famous strategy and RPG games of the 90s that we all loved and played with a dedication that today's youth will never understand. What makes Vikings World so addictive is that more than 20 million online players are constantly changing the way the game evolves by never-ending fighting over resources, forging new alliances, and competing in the live events. Help support my channel by downloading Vikings free down in the description below. You'll get a special bonus of 200 gold coins and a protective shield that'll be very helpful for your start. Another thank you to Vikings. Sponsors like them better allow me to take cool trips and provide content like this for you guys. Now let's get back right where we left off.
How big do you think it is?
It's a good 16, 17 incher.
Probably.
It's not like a giant trophy smallmouth or anything, but through the ice.
Through the ice. I mean, look at that thing. That is a football. All right, let's put her back. So, let me give you guys some context right now. It is very toasty in here. It's like, what's the thermometer set at? We are at a balmy 70 degrees.
It is 70 degrees in here. And outside it is, I think, like 12, 13 degrees. So my good buddy Michael, who you guys have seen a bunch on this channel, I'm up here visiting him in northern Wisconsin. He is here for the winter and he's working at the Garmisch Resort here. If you guys want to rent this unit or go out and ice fish with him, I'll leave all that information down below. But regardless, that is what we are doing the next couple of days. We are up here in the North Woods. This is my first like real true ice fishing trip of the year. I'm very thankful to be fishing in a warm house right now because it is very cold and windy out here. I think we have 3 tip-ups set up. Yeah, 1, 2, and then 3. But the target species today, smallmouth, crappie, walleye, kind of anything. This whole house here is a very cool deal. There's a stove in here, there's 2 beds. I mean, we're sitting on a leather couch. It's 70 degrees. It is so warm, so I'm gonna be not dumb. Dude, I don't want to go outside. I don't at all.
No.
This changes ice fishing completely. Why would I ever go outside?
It has been a dream come true.
Now the idea of today is we are catching fish to eat for dinner because, Michael, you live up here in the North Woods. There aren't much grocery stores, are there?
No. They're pretty far away.
No, there are not. So Michael has been fishing very, very much and eating fish a lot because you're grocery shopping right now.
Yes, correct. Selective and mindful harvest.
Selective and mindful harvest as always. Getting a bite here. Got him. The fish in this lake, oh, nope, it's just small. I thought I lost him. The fish in this lake have a very interesting thing going on. Does this one have it? This is a really tiny one. No. So once we catch a fish with, are they parasites?
Yeah, it's some sort of like parasite. I heard it was like some sort of mixed between like vegetation and an animal. I have no idea what it is.
Interesting. But a lot of these bluegills, it's kind of rare. I've only seen it a couple times in my life, but they'll get these black dots all over their skin and all over the meat. And it is indeed safe to eat. It just looks really weird. You hooked up?
Oh yeah. It feels not too shabby.
It is indeed safe to eat, so we're gonna hopefully test that today. Eat one of these panfish with this gross, weird-looking parasite on their bodies.
Ooh, nice male.
Does that guy have it?
No, not really. There's a few in them.
Before we were set up right on a reef top near the mud flats, and now we're just in straight up mud flat basin where a lot of these crappie and bluegills are. They're not quite suspending. They're a couple feet off the bottom. Oh, does he have some of the black? Okay, yeah. Hold his face really close to the camera if you would, Michael. If you'd be so kind. So see those black spots on it? Yeah, there you go. This has a very mild case of it, but it does have those spots. Some fish you'll catch and it'll just be solid black spots for the most part.
Yeah, and then when you cut them open, their flesh almost looks like there's pepper on them.
That's part of the day already? Oh, you were a little smart doing this. You're out of the wind.
Yeah, look at how they cut these buns. I didn't notice that,
What?
so I kind of murdered one. But yeah, this is how the Hawaiians do it, so welcome to Wisconsin, you little bun.
Oh, you hero.
Here,
Which one?
eat that one. That one's the better one.
Oh, yes. You guys are probably wondering on a fishing video why I'm adding a food portion. This is the most important part of ice fishing. Would you not agree?
Oh yes, definitely. You have to keep the bellies full and spirits high.
New spot. Are we taking ATV to it?
Oh yeah.
Flag chasing in style.
Oh yeah. We don't walk anymore.
Dude, it was right there.
Oh,
We've got a 5-second ATV ride to the flag. Oh, she's rolling. Spool is spinning.
Want to take her?
You go for it. You get the first one. Especially if this is an eater walleye, I don't want to screw it up.
It's a nice gentle hook set. I'm just keeping pressure.
You have a treble
on
hook
it.
on, right?
I do.
Oh, wow.
It is a little walleye.
Is this an eater, Michael?
No, that is
No.
not. There it is.
It's a trophy.
Little guy. Hopefully that means that the bigger ones are gonna start rolling in.
We are back from the baby walleye distraction, and there's still panfish all over the graph. Got him. This guy hit it hard. I think it's a bigger one, Michael.
Is it?
This might be a little better of one. That's a nice gill.
Not a bad gill.
Not a bad gill.
Look how pretty that one is. That one doesn't have a whole lot of parasites on them.
No. Should we start thinking about harvesting soon? You don't want to eat bluegills. What do you want to eat? Crappie? Bluegill?
I want to eat walleyes.
You want to eat walleyes. So we do that. That's what our tip-ups are set up for, walleyes. But definitely keeping at least a couple panfish.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen the crappie with the parasites?
No, not out here.
It's a great average size.
Look at how pretty that is.
Oh yeah. I'm about to get smoked. There's so many down there.
Are you happy you came up here?
I'm hooked up.
Like,
Oh, look at this one, dude. It's huge.
look at that sunfish.
What is this?
I'm gonna go grab the measuring stick.
Wow. That is a giant.
That's a red-eared sunfish.
That is so big.
We're not eating that. Look at that thing, dude.
That is a trophy bluegill. That is giant.
I don't keep these in general anyways. This is a red-eared sunfish, and technically it tastes just like
is
a
it a
bluegill.
pumpkin? It looks like a pumpkin seed. I don't know panfish.
Well, that's another name for it. But now a red-eared sunfish, which you can't really see it on this one, but that is red-eared. These are technically endangered in Wisconsin. So yeah, I mean you can take them home, eat them, but I try not to. Look at that thing, dude. That is a dinner plate. And that thing is only 8.5 inches.
You're kidding me.
Look at that thing.
It is so tall.
Look at the belly on that fish. Oh, congrats, man. That's a trophy fish.
Flag! Flag!
Where's my hat?
I'm gonna get this one, Michael. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna catch a keeper. This is gonna be our keeper walleye. Is this dinner, Michael?
I certainly hope so. If it wants a line, let it have it.
Oh, it's a keeper. Yes!
Oh, nice.
Is that a keeper?
Oh, yeah. I would think so.
You got the groceries.
You got the groceries. I just knew where the best groceries were.
So it has to be in between 15 and 20?
Yep, 15 and 20, which that is
18
an 18-incher.
This camera's super foggy, but the bluegills slowed down a little bit, but a flag popped. So that is very good news. Flag! Same one! You can take your ATV, I'm running. This is what I mean by it's spinning. If this is spinning, the fish is actively swimming away.
Yes.
You do the honors. What do we got?
Trying to lay the line down.
So this is so the line doesn't knot up, get frozen.
Oh, and I lost it.
Really?
Yes. It was a small fish. I felt it. Just little itty bitty head shakes.
Oh.
Another walleye.
This has turned into an afternoon of chasing flags. We've had a lot of trips that we haven't shown you guys. Shout out King's Hawaiian Rolls. It's not very big at all. I don't even think it's a keeper.
Ooh.
I caught a fish. Oh, now it's very cold, so again, it's very important to keep these fish under the water if you're not actively handling them. In these cold temperatures, the fish's eyes, its gills can freeze up in seconds, so it's very important to keep them in the water and keep the fish safe. This is much too small to keep, so we're gonna unhook him. Here's the fish again. It might be a 10-inch walleye, if that. We're gonna unhook him, then send him back on his way. All right, we are back at the house now, and Michael is about to cut up our parasite ridden bluegill. So just to reiterate again, just point out the parasites.
All these little black dots in the fins all around the face. You can kind of see them scattered out here. I'm sure we'll see them on the flesh too. So all these little black dots are that parasite that lives within these fish. Again, it's not harmful to humans. In fact, the locals up here, they don't even know what this is. They just think that this is like normal. But yeah, down south we don't have this. But yeah, okay to eat for humans as long as you cook it all the way through. But yeah, those are little living organisms within the flesh.
So that is fish number 2. Michael's nice crappie that we did not get on camera, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know if we
nice 12-incher. And fish number 3, our 18-inch walleye. This was the one you're having, right?
This is one I'm eating.
So Michael has graciously fried up the bluegill and the crappie, which is right here. The bigger one's the crappies, little one's the bluegill. Michael, would you like to try the parasite bluegill?
Yeah,
I know they don't taste different.
In a little bit I will.
In a little bit.
I've eaten them, they're just fine.
One piece without tapatio. Tastes like a bluegill.
Just fine.
So thank you guys so much for watching this video. As you can see, I survived the parasite-ridden bluegill. I think it's funny that some people refuse to eat those fish, but now you know it's safe. As you can see from the background, the mural, the house I'm in right now, I'm with John in Texas. The last like 4 or 5 days, we have been crushing some big bass in Texas. So those are gonna be the next couple videos out. There's one more ice fishing video though in between those. So be on the lookout for all of those. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned because we catch some big ones.